Hey.
Yo, what's going on, man? This your boy Hood, man. I'm hollering at y'all definitely from the studio. Check me out at hoodfilms.com, and I appreciate y'all coming over here to check me out on this channel. I appreciate it. Yo, right now, I'm going to talk to you about this lady named Sheila Jackson. All right, who Sheila Jackson is that she's the lady that's heading up the reparations thing right now. You know, it's a reparations bill on the table or some kind of thing where they want to basically do research on reparations. Now, you know they don't have to take no long time doing no damn research. But that's the way they're going to kick it off. And so this lady, Sheila Jackson, she got handed this job from somebody who passed on or retired. His name is John Conyers. So he's not a senior no more. He was the one holding it down. He was the one who made this whole thing called HR 40 bill. And he introduced it in the 60s or 70s or something like that, but they just never put that shit in legislation. So now with all this shit going down in America and everybody's knowing that black people be ready to fight and blow shit up after being disrespected, they finally talking about giving back to us. They finally talking about giving reparations to us and acknowledging the times that, you know, we should have been getting it, especially being black people. We should have been getting it, but they just don't do that shit like that in America. They feel like, I don't know, pull yourself up by your bootstraps or fuck you. Or I think they be saying something like they didn't do it. You know, they don't want to, like Biden, I think he'd be saying he don't want to pay for their ancestors. I mean, for his ancestors' evils. But they do want to benefit from their ancestors' evils. But you know how they do it. They don't talk to blacks. They don't let blacks really talk to them unless you want them people that be on code with what the fuck they got going. If you want them people that ruffle feathers or start trouble or ask questions or be, you know, you gonna corner them, they don't want to hear that shit. So this reparations thing is important to me because if you are one of the people that saw my new movie, Kill a Rapper, and you watched it all the way to the end, you'll know that this movie has a lot to do with the reparations movement. And that hip hop and Kill a Rapper, the whole idea of that was about these people coming in trying to take over the black neighborhood, but they were elites like rich people. And ultimately, they were using killing rappers for a sport. And this reporter, played by me, was able to uncover all this shit and get them taken down. And ultimately, that's what him and his team was asking, was that since they found out about this and that they were so high up that they should be trying to give reparations and help get reparations for the black community. And if you watch Kill a Rapper, my new movie, you'll know that that's what it's about. But what it's about. So that's the whole thing why I like this particular situation going on with Sheila Jackson and reparations, because as African Americans, it's been centuries for what has happened to our people. But not even so much as that. It's right now today where your neighborhood can get gentrified, or you got to keep going to ask white people for education and jobs and food and clothes and cars and everything that we get, electricity, water. And if you don't get it from them, then you don't have it. And it don't matter what they call you at your job or what you think they call you at your job. You're not the one that's going to be, Oprah don't have fucking access to water over anybody else. Jay-Z don't, or some other billionaire don't have access to food over me and you. It's the same access. The thing is they might have more money and can probably get more high-end value stuff, but it's the same thing. So we don't really have it where we separate it in any kind of capacity, and that leaves you completely wide open for people to disrespect you and play you and treat you any kind of way they want to. Giving reparations to black people, it's not something that's new. They had something like this happen years ago. I think some guy named General Sherman was the first one who said that they should be getting 40 acres and a mule. And he went down south and made sure a lot of slaves was freed. And he was a white person. He was a general. But as soon as he left the army and did all that, I forgot Andrew Jackson, I forgot the president that came behind him. He turned all that shit back over. And was like, black people can't get no 40 acres in a mule. And then it stalled. It never happened to this day. But that's crazy. So from the 1800s all the way to right now, nobody has decided that black people should have equal cars or equal homes, equal property. You know, they do the red line, they do the banking thing, they do the agricultural thing, they do the stuff where the highways segregate black people in certain neighborhoods. Like this white supremacy shit, it runs deep. You get jobs, they let you go. You become a celebrity, they kill you. It's really a lot of stuff that, even if they were activists like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, dead. It's just hard, you know what I'm saying, as a black person to navigate through all this shit that we got to go through. But, you know, seeing them introduce this bill, and it's the first time ever that this bill has ever even been introduced on the floor, like in one of those meetings. You know how to be sitting up there talking that senator talk shit. I think they call it Assembly Hall. And they go in there, and she's talking about that this is going to be a thing that they're going to start doing, and she want them to not block. She told the other senators, she said, don't stop us, y'all. Don't come in here and block this. And I'm glad that it's not for all other nationalities, like all other nationalities benefit from the Civil Rights Act that was pushed by a bill by our guy, Martin Luther King. But they wasn't going to push that bill. They wasn't going to let it go through. When Martin Luther King died, that's when Lyndon Johnson or whatever pushed it and said, okay, fuck it. Make sure that the Civil Rights Act goes through, and it did. So that's why other nationalities are able to come to America and have Civil Rights Act. They don't have Jim Crow on them. They don't have racist washing sinks and you know, when you're drinking water fountain shit and all that. They don't have, it's not separate everywhere. You can go to the beach, you can go to pools. It's still fucked up for black people because a lot of cultures don't respect black people. They don't know the history of how they came to America, how their parents came to America in the late 70s, no matter what they are. In America, it was majority white and black. They had some Asians, but they wasn't really mingled into the world, just like a lot of Asians aren't mingled into the world right now. You don't really see Asians every day like that's your friend who come in and pop at your crib and hang out. That's not a daily basis for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's how a lot of nationalities and other cultures came to America. Everyone. I don't care what, if you're from Africa to Australia. Africa to non-white countries is what I'm trying to confirm here. Not white countries like European countries. I'm talking about everybody else. From you name them. From Mexicans to Colombians to fucking, you name a culture. Africans, Nigerians, that's how they got here. After they passed the Civil Rights Act in the late 70s, they all started coming through right behind Nixon, and they all started coming through. They passed a law allowing them to start opening the floodgates. But what that did is it stopped black people from having a dominant minority. And then they started saying, oh, minorities is black people included with them instead of black people being a separate group. We've all been bunched in together with the white race and other cultures. The only thing is the white race and other cultures, they give money to each other. They spend money with each other. They buy products from each other. And it's not like that. No, none of the cultures buy products from all black people. They might buy one or two products or get one or two people a job or put one or two people in some kind of power position inside their structure, but they don't do it ultimately like across the board. Like they don't do that. And we don't even do it either because the money we got is mostly survival money. So it goes right back to white people. It goes to Walmart, it goes to Target, it goes to these white companies, the Cardinal companies, whoever we got to buy from, the food companies. And then you turn around and you got to do it all over again, go back to work. So that's just the way life has turned out for black people. But it would be better for us to have the same kind of things they gave to the Jews. They gave this stuff to the Asians when they bombed Vietnam and all these places. They gave money to people that was inside internment camps, and that was done worse. Who was done worse than black people? Who literally built this country while being beat the hell out of and eating second class food. The other cultures didn't even come here and would have never came here, because if they would have came here at those times, they would have been slaving right with our ass. They made sure they came after all of that civil rights and Martin Luther King murder and all that stuff. Then they started floodgating America. So we just got to try to figure all that out, man. I'm not going to sit up here and hold y'all no longer about this, but reparations is important to me because I have my movie. That's the secret sauce in my film. I just basically gave away a lot of the story right here. So if you saw this video, you should go watch my movie, Kill a Rapper. You kind of know what it's about now. It's really fly. It's got a lot of twists and turns and plot points in it that you're going to love, man. So I'm going to jump up off of here. Thank y'all for watching. This is your boy, Yusef Hood from hoodfilms.com. And I'll holler at y'all in a minute, man. Thanks for watching. Hey.